stones, no broken promises, no busy tones. Just what it takes, just make believe. No one belongs to anything. I've seen the lies, I've seen the lies, I've seen the lies. Train go by.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning on Friday, August 30th. We are at the end of summer. Leslie, you've been clear to talk at Leslie.
Okay.
We're live from the Peterson Health Digital Studio at Pine and Plow Brewing Company here in Kerrville, Texas. Leslie Jones is here with us. I'm Louis Amestoy. Leslie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I feel like on a day like today, we should be out on the patio.
It's a nice morning.
It's a nice morning. Yesterday was incredibly humid.
Oh my God, it was.
Boy, when I walked up the ziggurat yesterday, oh my God. I was
looking at the picture, and you can tell, like, poor Dalton Dover, he's in the sun on our ziggurat.
Yeah.
And he's being hit by the sun so hard, he kind of just blends in with the concrete of the ramp.
Yeah, I know. Yesterday they christened the ramp.
They ribbon cutted it.
Yeah. You know what though? It lowered my blood sugar tremendously.
Being outside?
Walking up and down that thing.
Yeah, it's weird. It's exercise good for you.
Yeah, I know. We're patiently awaiting Andrew Gay's arrival. We have Vecinos here. They didn't bring any food, so we're not going to be allowed to speak.
They got a big day.
I know.
They have a big day today.
I know. They have a ribbon cutting today.
They do.
4 o'clock. It's a busy Friday today, actually,
I know.
Leslie. A lot going on.
Right, it's the Friday of Labor Day weekend.
There's a tremendous amount of activity. It's game day.
Oh, yeah, football.
Everybody. Yeah,
high school football.
The only team that's in town is Ingram. They played at 7 o'clock against the mighty Crystal City Javelinas.
Right.
Is that one of your...
Yeah, Crystal City is just right outside of Uvalde. My dad used to work there for an oil field company.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay. Don't forget, speaking of oil, go to Quick Lane for all your oil change needs over at Ken Stoppel Ford. They'll take you today, make an appointment. Give them a call at 830-257-5557. They are Quick Lane. And don't forget that if you need a Stanley cooler, Gibson Discount Center's got it for you. The classic Stanley. These tumbler things are possibly the most obnoxious trend.
I know, aren't they?
Oh, my God.
Well, now it's slowly, like, apparently... You watch, like, water bottle things, like, come into trend because now people are going to a different one.
Yeah.
And everything, it's like, you could just use a reusable water thing.
Yeah, I know.
Really.
Right.
I was watching, they did, like, a segment on this woman that she was trying to, like, sell her old Stanleys that she'd only used once or twice. She had, like, over 50.
That's crazy.
That's overconsumption.
Why would you have that? Why would you need that?
You don't need that many.
Yeah.
You just need one.
That is ridiculous.
And Stanleys last forever. My dad still has like those the little thermos that looks like a bullet.
Yeah, the classic
green one,
thermos.
and it's all. He's had it for like probably as old as I am.
It's probably
and
well
it still
seasoned.
works.
It probably
It
probably has the best coffee taste.
He keeps coffee hot for like 4 days.
I have the Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's a snazzy little.
Where's my camera?
That's a snazzy little tumbler too.
This is from over at Napa Auto Parts across the street. Dalton Dover can help you with that, and he did, and I use it every day.
Good for you.
It's my go-to cup. So
you don't put stickers on yours?
No,
that's what I use mine for. They're just a vehicle to put stickers on.
I could. I have some lead stickers I could put on it, but well, I'm not Leslie Jones.
You don't have to be. I gave you a snazzy little sticker. I don't know if you want to put it on that.
Oh,
though.
I do. Yeah, that's the yes. That is a snazzy sticker.
Yeah.
I've got some stickers I got to put out there. Big news yesterday, folks. K-Pub announced that they didn't announce it. The Public Utility Commission of Texas announced that K-Pub was one of 17 finalists who will be advancing forward in a plan to build a new power plant for Kerrville. Look, here's the thing, folks. It was really frustrating yesterday. The comments, Leslie.
I know. I get on the internet too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just have to decide if it's worth the fight give them information.
So here we are, a news source, right? We're a news source, and we've written about a few of these things. Whiskey Springs, which is going in across the street from north of Interstate 10.
Where they've cleared everything out.
I guess it was like a safari park, like a photo safari thing. They had like hooved mammals in there, and you could go take pictures. A long time ago. They've cleared it all out. They're going to put a golf course in there, and homes, and a hotel, and it's been on the books for like 20 years. So, because nobody clicks through to read anything anymore, 3,116 people saw the post yesterday on KPub getting this plan to get finance for this power plant. The power plant will not be constructed in Kerrville.
No.
Right? It'll be
and that has been talked about a lot.
A lot, right. It'll be constructed probably somewhere in the Texas Triangle, someplace where they can actually get natural gas transmission. Reliable natural gas transmission that won't be cut off during a winter storm. So that power plant will the way that it goes is it goes up to ERCOT, and then they figured that whole thing out. There's a whole process involved. It's kind of crazy. So that will be built not here, right? But yet people were like, well, they're clearing land over there by there. Are they going to build it over there? No. They're not. In fact, we've written that many times.
Human beings are really good at jumping to conclusions.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. I think I'm just going to have to start banning.
I'm guilty of it too.
At least click through the story.
Right. That's why you start to read for more information.
3,116 people saw that post. 75 clicked through to the story, which was free.
That's how people get their news. They read the headlines.
They read the headline. They don't bother to stay informed. 75 people read that story. Probably one of the most important economic stories in recent Kerrville history.
Yeah.
We've had a slew of them, right?
Yeah.
But this is going to affect everybody because, you're going to probably see a slight increase in your rates.
Right.
But this is a play to stabilize your rates. And look, here's the thing, folks. Editorially, from an editorial position, we're 100% in favor of this project. So because it makes sense, it protects the ratepayers long term. The technology is sort of off the shelf; they can get it done in a hurry, and it keeps KPub diverse in its investment. So, Michele and Juarado are here.
They are here.
Is there something going on here? Are your kids well behaved? What's going on over here? Like your son and daughter-in-law, they're like slapping each other's hands, holding hands. What's going on over there?
They just like each other. Leave them alone.
Gosh.
They're in love, and they're
Michele is pushing herself away from me.
All right. Well, hold on a second. We'll get you guys here. We're going to talk about your big day as well. Good morning to Brenda Hughes. Good morning to Delane. Good morning to Barbara. Good morning to Sarah. We saw Brenda and Delane yesterday.
We did.
Yeah.
At the ribbon cutting.
And then we saw Brenda later. Big day for KPub.
Yeah.
Or not KPub.
KPA. I know what you meant.
KPA, KPub. It's all the same.
When your town starts with Kerrville, a lot of stuff starts with K.
Yeah. KPA, Kerrville Pets Alive, announced yesterday.
Very big news. Exciting news for them.
They had acquired.
They have a home.
They have a home. Now, it's a little bit of an inside deal. Right. There's nothing nefarious here.
But it's not. I don't think it's all above board.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. They're going to have a memorial boulevard home facility for KPub. They bought the
KPA.
KPA.
Yeah, you said KPub again.
Did I?
It'll be not far from KPub.
It won't be far from KPub. Yeah, it's essentially it's right down the street.
Yeah, it's within a few blocks of it.
It's right down the street from there. Yeah. So. It's right down the street from KPub. KPA bought the childhood home of Buzzy Hughes.
Yes.
And Buzzy Hughes is married to Brenda Hughes.
Yes.
And how they cleared all Buzzy's crap off that property, I don't know how that happened.
Slowly but surely, and with him not there.
Yeah. There is a large smoker still on the property. So there's that. But this is a big deal for Kerrville Pets Alive.
It is a big deal.
So they're very excited about this. They finally have a permanent home.
Yes.
That
is theirs.
They've kind of been leasing stuff and living off of the gratitude of others. So
I think they're just trying to figure out their next move.
Yeah.
And it's hard. And I think they made a great move, and it's a big deal. I'm happy to see it happen for them.
Right. So that's the big story too. And then we opened up the art ramp.
Yeah, the ramp, the ziggurat.
The ziggurat. The ziggurat, and I guess I'm a little confused. So the girl's name that did the design is Mackenzie Partita.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. She's actually a Wade, but she's Partita. So
She did our logo too.
She did?
Wow.
Stunning. Wow. That's very cool. Thank you for sharing that.
We like Mackenzie.
What a talented lady.
Yeah, she's a Shriner grad, so she designed all of these things.
All the little critters.
Yeah, all the little critters. And I think there's an argument about how many there are. There's actually 75 on the on the thing.
There's quite a few on there.
Yeah, I think we said 80. I think she said 78. Nobody really knows. So, but
That's the fun part. Go over there and count. So
there's
you
a
can see
few
them all.
things that I object to.
Which one? Okay. Which ones?
The beaver. It's
You don't like the beaver?
No.
No, you're gonna get in a fight with Russell.
Well,
why don't you like the beaver?
No, because I'm gonna side with my friend John Rivenberg. It's just really a nutria.
Oh, you're throwing down.
I'm throwing down.
You're keeping the rivalry going.
Keeping the rivalry going.
Good for you.
Well, and I think Josh Walter would also want to have.
I think Josh likes to play both sides. That's what I think.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't like the beaver either. So the beaver was there. There wasn't a coyote. I don't think there was no coyotes on there. It was a gray fox. Mm-hmm. The gray fox are really kind of fun. Mm-hmm.
I know there are coyotes around here, but I think there's probably more foxes.
You
than
know
there are
what?
coyotes.
You know what she said the hardest thing to draw was? The fat mucket and the orb.
bet it
the
was.
Guadalupe fat mucket and
They're
the Guadalupe
not
orb.
a lot to them,
Yeah.
you know?
She was like, one has its tongue sticking out or whatever the hell it is, you know?
It's
I'm like,
sassy.
yeah, it's sassy. So
Hopefully it's the fat muck, because we all know that's the sassy one.
that's a sassy one. All right. It's Friday, which means Leslie's got stuff and things to
I
talk about.
do.
What do we have going on
Let me
today?
get that pulled up. Let's see. You've got...
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Gay's here. Hold on a second.
Okay,
Andrew
that
Gay's
is
here.
important.
Yeah, Andrew, what do you got going on? Where are you?
Hey, Lewis. Good morning. And Leslie. Good morning.
Good
Hey, everybody.
morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I got a quickie for you this morning. Andrew Gay here, independent financial advisor with Texas Hill Country Advisors. We offer securities and investment advisory services to Next Financial Group, member FINRA SIPC. So 2 things for you this morning. One is inflation came in this morning before the markets opened. This is the Fed's preferred metric of inflation. It came in at about 2.5% year over year, which is exactly in line with what the Fed wants to see, this continuing cooling inflation trend. So that was all well and good for markets. But as we close out August, I wanted to recap just a little bit on what's happened this month. So the 3 major index, the stock market indices, the Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ are looking to close out a 3rd or 4th month in a row of gains. So the Dow's looking at closing, if we can hold today, because they're positive so far in today's trading session. So the Dow's looking at 1.5% or more gain on the month of August. NASDAQ's around 2%, and the S&P is trying to work on a 3% gain for the month if we can hold today's gain so far to close out the month of August. Also, noteworthy, I think, for the month of August was the 10-year U.S. Treasury, which we talk about frequently. It's tied to things most notably like mortgage rates. That thing started the month around 4.2%, and in 1 month's time has fallen to about 3.87%. That's down about 7.39% in 1 month, which is why you've seen mortgage rates come down this month as well. And I know that you guys know that well because you've had realtors on your show, you've had mortgage lenders on your show, and we were just talking about it, I think, earlier this week. So that's a big deal. So the 10-year U.S. Treasury's moved down quite a bit this month too. So we'll look forward to see what the Fed has to say in September, looking for that expected rate cut. And we'll just have to wait. We got 2.5 weeks basically until we get there.
All right. Well, Andrew, good to have you talk about it with us today, and we'll see you on Monday.
Thanks, guys. Have a fan. Oh no.
You're closed.
I'll be out Monday.
Oh, that's right.
It's Labor Day.
I forgot there's some
slim chance
stupid
I might be out of
holiday.
town, so I may or may not be around.
All right. Good luck then.
Either way, we'll catch you next week.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Andrew.
Have a good Labor Day weekend.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Labor Day.
It doesn't feel like it's supposed to be a long weekend.
No.
Is it just me? I mean, I know it's going to be, and I'm still going to do it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it just
It just feels like, I guess it kind of snuck up on me.
Yeah, it did sneak up. Well, it's
Yeah.
early. kind of early. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. All right, Leslie. What do we got as far as stuff and things go?
Well, let's do it. You've got a Fertile Ground, the art installation over at the Hill Country Arts Foundation in their gallery. Go see it. Stunning. Free. You also have all the exhibits at Car Arts and Cultural Center you want to go check out. Those are also free and stunning. Over at the Museum of Western Art, they have the Two Perspectives show. That is the work of Scott Christensen and Kwang Ho. No, it's not free, but it's well worth it. It's like $7.
Apparently,
and I think they give
I didn't go to the thing last night.
Oh, right.
But
Yeah, the Tim Newton thing?
Not Quincy said it was terrific.
Aw,
So,
Quincy's so good.
yeah.
She's good at getting to everything.
Yeah, I
More
know.
than me.
More than me,
honestly.
yeah.
I'm always like, I've worked all day and I'm seeing
Yeah.
enough of y'all. But that's good that it was lovely. It sounded like it was going to be a good event. But you can go see it. $7 gets you into the Museum of Western Art, and they also have senior citizen and military discounts. But go check it out. And I think Saturday is Family Free Day. So if you're a Kirk County resident, you can get to the museum for free and see the exhibit. So be sure to take advantage of that. Our Place in Space, still going strong over at Riverside Nature Center, the exhibit they have going on. This evening over at the Trailhead Beer Garden, Shriner hosting Tour of Texas from 6 to 10. That's going to be a family-friendly event with food trucks, snow cones, and drinks. And then you can meet the new Shriner head football coach, Kenny Trichetta. And then Dawson Hollow Band will perform. More importantly today is the ribbon cutting for Vecinos, which is why they're all here, so we get to hear more about that. So you should definitely go eat lunch, dinner, snacks, whatever over at Vecinos today. And if you haven't been there yet, shame on you. It's delicious. But we're excited to hear about that because that is also going on today. This evening over at Cafe at the Ridge, you have Bill Mako playing at 6 p.m. Isn't that your buddy? Your neighbor?
He's playing there.
Nice.
Playing with us tonight.
Nice.
Today.
Yes, he's playing at Cafe at the Ridge, but I know that y'all are buddies.
Before he goes to the Ridge, he's going to
He's playing at the ribbon cutting.
And
You
Mr.
get to see Bill Mako twice today. Very fun.
Yes.
Clifton Piper that we
At
play.
12.
Nice. Oh, at noon. So if you want live music at lunch, go to Vecinos. Over at the end of the hills, they have karaoke from 7 to 11. Live music on deck over at Arcadia Live, 7 to 9. The Night Owls are playing at the YO Ranch Hotel from 7 to 10. Checkmate will be over at Gravity Check. It is the final weekend for Promises at the Hill Country Arts Foundation. I will be going to that tonight, so I'm very excited. This is our final weekend. So 7:30 showing tonight, and then there's a 7:30 showing tomorrow. And then they're done. So go send this off. I've heard rave reviews about this little theater event. On Saturday, you can kick off your day with the farmers markets. You have Heart of the Hills right in downtown Kerrville from 9 to 1. And if you meander on up Water Street to 5 Points, there at Carlson Law Firm, there's the Hillside Harvest Market, which is also 9 to 1. Over at the Hill Country Youth Event Center, you have the Kirk County Emergency Preparedness Expo going on from 9 to 4. K-Pub is going to be there. The Salvation Army is going to be there. American Red Cross, Peterson Health, fire departments, and more. And also the South Texas Blood Bank will be there having a blood drive.
Yeah.
And I think they're partnering with the movie theater, so you could get movie tickets, if you go donate blood on Saturday.
That's a good deal.
And the vendors, of course, will be handing out information for emergency and or disaster preparedness, which is always good. And we had that flood, July now? It feels like it was just the other day.
Yeah, I know.
And then we still talk about snowpocalypse in 2021. So this is some good resources to just prepare for things like that. Again, that'll be Saturday from 9 to 4. Let's see. You've also got Family Free Day at the Museum Restaurant. We kind of touched on that. Chris Lorette playing here at Pint and Plow on Saturday night, 6 to 8. The Checkmate is also going to be playing again on Saturday, and they'll be at Cafe at the Ridge at 6. Bill Mako again. Bill Mako making the rounds this weekend. He'll be at Tail Chasers on Saturday from 6 to 9. And then Marley Hale and Red McAdam. I think this is an album release that's going on at Centerpoint at Central Provisions.
Really?
From what I've saw, Justin and all those cool kids over in Centerpoint posting about. But that'll be at also at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Kreider's final night for Kreider's. This is how we know summer is over.
I'm going to miss it again.
God.
I know.
We're going to give you a spanking.
I know.
So 8 p.m. rodeo start, dance to follow, and this will be this is how we say goodbye to summer, because it is the summer is sponsored by Kreider's.
I just like Katie Kibble just walk by.
Oh, okay. She'll probably want to talk about Bird City.
No, she's not allowed on stage.
Okay. Let's see. Over at there's going to be Johnny Adair Band. He's playing over at. He's playing at the End of the Hills.
Oh, very nice.
So you can go check him out on Saturday as well.
Stop by and see them today.
Yeah, you can always find something cool going on there. And then as we get into like your Sunday, you've got my God, my app you have the Heartbreak Outlaws are going to be doing dinner and dancing over at Howdy's on Sunday evening, and then on Monday it is Labor Day. You should not be at work. Take the day off. You have the Walk of Fun put on by the Rotary Club going on in Louise Hayes Park, and that will be, I think it's like 8 to noon. If you get the first come first serve, you get T-shirts. And KPA is having a food drive, so you can drop off a bag of food and have a lovely start to your Labor Day Monday.
All right, good.
Thank you. Oh, Ode to the River. I forgot that. Ode to the River is the pop-up event over at the library.
Oh, that was
they've
very
done,
nice. Yeah.
That they're doing. That'll be up for the whole month, starting on Sunday. But it's a great tribute, and also pairing with the art on the ramp, the ziggurat as we call it here.
Yes.
But you want to make sure you want to check that out too.
It's great stuff to have that. I saw it yesterday. It was terrific. And it's the librari's 57th anniversary.
Yes,
as
they
well.
had their birthday.
Yes.
They had a little party yesterday
Yes.
after ribbon cutting.
Very interesting. All right, Vecino's is here. Move that microphone as close to you as possible. Both of those. Yeah, just drag them over there. All right. What kind of spaghetti can I have at your facility?
Can you have spaghetti squash?
Yeah, I can have spaghetti squash.
Well, now that's probably the spaghetti you're getting.
What about tofu? You gonna have any tofu at your place?
No, but we do have veggie bowls.
You do. I saw the picture the other day.
So
You can have that.
and you
have
can
that.
add meat to it if you want,
Yeah.
but it's a veggie bowl.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know what I like about Vecino? Okay, it's all seriousness. Mexican food, I can't go. So yesterday I went with the diabetes. They're like, oh, you can't have this, this, and this, and this. I was
Yes.
like, you know what? I just can't have the rice and beans. So I went and I had some enchiladas yesterday. And it was good. It was the place over at Ingram. I was Jalisco. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
It's over there by the Hill Country Youth Ranch thrift store.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
It's
about.
really nice.
I love a good enchilada plate.
Anyway,
Vecino's does
Vecino's is an amazing enchilada place. But my point being is that I can't go more than a couple days without Mexican food.
Same.
So
It's a staple.
It's a staple, and it's been a staple of my life since forever. So the question is you guys are doing some cool things. Berea, what can we expect from your cafe? Which is you're next to Laura and Micah 4. Are they well behaved too? Are they okay?
Yes.
Okay.
They have been really supportive of us, and they come over and eat lunch as well.
They eat?
They actually eat.
Really?
It's hard to believe, but they do
Breaking
actually do.
news.
And they have their favorite things.
Do they?
I bet they do. It's
Listen,
hard not to.
If they ever slop food on themselves, get a photo of it for me.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
They're magic. They're witches.
they're
That doesn't
witches,
happen.
yeah.
They don't get stained.
Yeah. All right, continue on. I'm sorry. So So what can we expect from your cafe?
Well, Gerardo, you can chime in.
Yeah.
But we've got, we tested menus over the last 30 days during the soft opening.
Yeah.
Just to get the feedback from the community. And so Gerardo had different daily specials every day, and then we got feedback. So we took that.
I'm taking
and
notes,
we're
by the
creating
way.
a permanent menu. So we're definitely going to have the birria tacos. Everybody wants that.
You have to.
So we are going to continue that, and then we're going to have bowls. We'll just have more
More variety. Yeah.
variety
Yeah.
of bowls, and we'll have our quesadillas. But then he makes tinga, and we're adding al pastor tacos to the list
Oh,
of our daily. So we'll have chicken, birria, and al pastor. every day.
nice.
So you have all covered. Pork, beef,
Yeah.
and chicken.
Pork,
All the
beef, and
food
chicken.
groups.
All right.
The only thing that matters.
Are you gonna have like one of those big spits things, where you're gonna cut it off like that, or is that you're gonna have it somewhere else?
No, I'm going to have it somewhere else.
Okay.
I can't have one of those. I don't know if you have seen the kitchen.
It's a little
tiny.
small
It's
back
little.
there.
Tiny.
It's little.
Yeah.
It's actually smaller than the food truck, so it's
Is it really small in the food
Yes,
truck?
sir.
And it's
Oh,
really
wow.
narrow back there, too.
Right. So, I mean, it makes sense to have, a kind of a limited menu. So, no enchiladas though.
enchiladas every day.
Every day.
Oh.
Starting on Monday, we enchiladas every day.
And it's starting to
Again,
get cool weather, which to me
Chicken,
is
beef,
enchilada
and
weather.
cheese. Yeah.
All right. All right. And then you brought your kids with you. Your son's from Laredo. How's things in Laredo?
It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good. It's hot.
I was going to say
I
hot.
think that's the downfall. It's very
It's hot. Yeah.
Very hot.
How long of a drive is that from here to there?
So we take about 3 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours. Yeah. You must really like your dad to drive 3 hours for him,
I'm his favorite dad.
And you guys often help on the food truck.
We try.
You try.
It's something, because we do have a 9 to 5. But if there's big events or anything we can help out in, then that's practically where we're coming is to help him.
All right. Now, when you were a kid, was your dad always making food and stuff, or was he? Did he know how to cook then?
Yeah, no, he cooked. That was something.
Stand up, Mijo. Stand up so you can see that I was cooking.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, yeah, he cooked. I mean, it was something he was always passionate about.
Right.
What's your favorite dish that he makes?
That he makes?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a big soup guy, but the pozole and the menudo's been good.
Oh, okay. Pozole's always good. Yeah, I'm a huge abondigas fan, especially when I don't feel good either. That's part of it. Introduce us to your wife, by the way.
So this is my wife, Belinda.
Belinda, how are you? Good. So you guys work on the truck. Are you more helpful than Miles, who's Michelle's son?
You'd have to ask them.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'll let them answer that one for you.
Look at Eric.
Good answer.
Let them answer that one for
All
you.
right. How do you guys get along with Miles?
Good.
It's a blended family. Yeah.
Yeah. We have no issues. I mean,
Okay.
it's been great since day one.
Do you ever just hit him though? Just like a.
Thought about it. I'm kidding. No.
I always like to ask siblings that question, even step siblings. Did you just grab them and hit them? That would be great. So, all right.
Well, the boys have been really helpful. So there's 5 boys. 4 of them have food handlers, and they all help.
5?
Wow.
Yes.
How many? Wait. So you have 2?
I have 2, and he has 3.
Oh my gosh.
With the food truck, they've been really, really
Helpful. Yeah, that's awesome.
For all the,
So
because
basically-
food truck is not like consistent. You have to have people jumping in and
Right.
out,
Yeah,
mostly on
right.
the weekends. And
Right.
so Belinda and Eric both had their food handlers just to, they have full-time jobs, but they come up here and help us. And so-
Yeah.
And Miles and Wyatt, sometimes, they hop on and
Right.
help us as well.
Yeah.
Right. That's pretty good.
It's a family venture.
It's a family venture. Everyone. In fact, we were there that one day, and you were like giving Miles like, "Hey, get down here and help out."
Yeah.
And he was helping
Sometimes
out.
we have we need emergency help.
And
Yes.
and you had a nephew that was helping out.
Yes.
So everyone's
2 nephews are helping. One's at the cafe.
nice.
So
Nice.
everyone can meet him.
This has been a long-held dream. This has been in the works. First, we were going to go to La Escondida, and then that didn't work. But then this space opened up, and this seems to be a good fit. It looks good. It's another good thing for downtown, actually, to have another
I agree.
reliable
It
restaurant.
needs there needs to be something, that little spot. I
Yeah.
think y'all are perfect for
we
it.
have tried for like 2 years. It's been about 2 years.
Did
of
everyone
trying.
just give up on it, or did you guys continue?
No, we never gave up, but we just had in our mind what we wanted. And El Posto, it became available, and it was way too big.
I was
Yeah.
going to say,
For us.
that's a big undertaking.
And so we looked at it, but we were like, no, that's huge. So we've just been patient and waiting. And
When you wanted to set yourself up for success, because
Right. Yeah.
maybe someday,
Yeah.
if that building ever came up.
Yeah.
because we bought all the equipment and everything 2 years ago because of
Wow.
La Escondida. We had every single thing. So when this one came available, we had everything we needed.
Everything
Yeah.
you needed to go, right? Were you cooking any hamburgers? Because your
Yes.
hamburgers are famous.
We actually did. So, all you gotta do is give me a text, just like Michelle passes my number, so people can just text me their
Yeah,
orders. So you
right.
can text me, and I can
Yeah.
run the HEB and get some.
Can you
30
order
minutes.
online?
Bring your own meat.
Yes. My lovely wife actually has installed or DoorDash.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
you
you
can
can
order
just come-
Vecinos on
yeah.
Oh,
DoorDash.
very good.
Isn't that
Yes.
nice?
Or online.
Convenient.
You can go to the website and order, or you can use DoorDash.
That's the way to
Nice.
do
Or
it
you can
then.
just
Yeah.
text me.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to text you. I'm going to order through DoorDash so I can actually pay you. My favorite thing, actually, there's an art to making, kind of Mexican or Spanish rice that, and Gerardo's got it down.
He does.
It's so good. And my painful thing now is I can't eat it. Too many carbs.
I'll eat it for you.
I know. It's just so good.
I find Spanish rice and refried beans a comfort food.
It is to me
There's
too.
nothing like
Yes.
it.
Nothing like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could have them just as if I could eat burritos all day long. That'd be my deal.
I get it. I hear you.
What has been the biggest challenge so far?
washing dishes.
That's
That was
All
that
these
was-
people want your food.
that was,
that's right. You guys try to do plate and stuff, and you're like, oh my god, these dishes are too much, and you went to
it was
Well, it's hard when you're a small
too
staff.
much. It was very challenging. We wanted to, because we had them. We had the dishes and the silverware and
Yeah.
glasses,
right.
and that was, we thought, okay, we'll use them. And then it turned out to be almost a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like every day we would watch them for lunch, after lunch, and then after dinner. And we coming home at 1.
Yeah,
midnight,
you couldn't
1
stay on
a.m.
top of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it just piles up.
Just
in a
piles
Well,
hurry.
you have to have like one designated person on that,
Yeah.
and if you don't have that, it just adds more to
Yeah.
it.
We broke so many glasses. We broke 30% of our glasses in the first like 3 weeks.
Oh my god.
So we were
how
like,
it goes,
okay, we
isn't
either
it?
have to buy more glasses or we're going to have to change what we're doing. So
Or
we
you're
just
really
changed.
clumsy. Oh my god, what happened?
Well, yeah,
Dropping
that's
them?
not our specialty.
Yeah.
Washing dishes,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you
in
make
large
food, and you
quantities,
yeah,
that's
you
not
make
our-
sure people eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also remember, the kitchen being so small, it's almost impossible to start popping
Yeah.
all this stuff. And
Right.
Yeah.
then one drops and you break like 5.
Right. Right.
So-
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's great news. I mean, I'm so excited for you guys and proud of you guys for this too. Now, what's going to happen to the food truck? You gonna sell it off, or what are you going to do? Keep it around?
We're going to donate it to the league.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need a little mobile
Oh, you're
space.
going mobile?
Yeah.
You can have a gluten-free food truck.
It
It would be very popular.
Yeah. You just give me some paper wraps and some protein, and I'll just make gluten-free burritos out of paper and fried chicken.
Yeah.
So, no, you're going to continue with the food truck, though, right?
We're booked through December.
Yeah.
Actually, we're booked through next summer
Yeah.
with some events.
June
so-
and July.
Yeah.
June and July. But yeah, we're gonna keep it and see what we're gonna do with it
What's
after the first.
what's
year.
been the best food truck event so far? Which one overwhelmed you?
I think it was the, Riverfest.
Yeah.
Riverfest was one of the best ones.
Really, Riverfest was pretty good for you.
Riverfest
pretty
good.
has been really good, but I don't think they're having Riverfest. this
No,
year.
Riverfest is
No.
gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So that
Riverfest
was a good one.
was one of the
yeah.
best ones.
Fourth of the River is kind of hit and miss, huh? Because it was.
I think it was so hot.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so hot, and they had the food trucks out really early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
And that bears on you too, because it's hot on
Yeah.
you also.
yeah.
And then
so
it-
that one is. That
Everybody
one's
probably
super
wasn't. They're kind
Right.
of eating light.
Right.
hot. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So today is the grand opening at 4:00.
4 o'clock.
4:00.
Yes, we're having the ribbon cutting at 4.
4:00.
And
But you're
then
open.
at 12, though, we have music. So Bill Mako's going to be there. Clifton is going to be there. Clifton Pfeiffer.
All right.
And
Nice.
then
Yeah.
Ray Gutierrez.
Ray Gutierrez is going to be there from 3 to 5.
He plays
Okay.
guitar, right?
Oh, a whole
Yes.
day.
Yeah.
Fun.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. Well, look, get out of here. Go
Thank
make your
you for
food.
having
Yes,
us.
you're
No,
welcome.
congratulations
excited.
on your
Thank
ribbon
y'all.
cutting.
Thank y'all.
I'm so excited for
Yes.
you.
Kerrville's been so supportive,
Yes.
like all Kerrville.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm so
It's
proud
hard
of
not
you
to
guys.
support y'all.
Yes.
You keep us well fed.
Yes.
That's one thing that I
come
wanted to
over.
say. We couldn't have done it without y'all.
Yes.
Well,
I mean,
we love y'all.
Kerrville has been a blessing.
yeah. Yeah.
For the
Kerrville.
past 3 years.
Absolutely.
Ever since we started with the salsa, y'all have just really.
My
know.
son's license actually says Kerrville, even though he lives in Laredo.
Nice.
Ah.
Nice. I'm so happy for you guys too. Good job.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you, Louis.
Thank
you.
y'all for everything.
All right.
I'll try
See
to
you
make
guys.
it down there for lunch today.
Yes.
All right. All right. We're gonna kick them off. Leslie,
Yeah.
I'm already. I can already taste those in my. I can already
I know.
taste them. Can already.
I ate there on Wednesday. I had the birria grilled cheese because it's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. All right. Where's the other? Where's the other?
Who's next? I think they're waiting in the wings.
Sarah.
Bye, friends. Have a great day.
Little Whittler's mother. Your turn.
Little Wittler's mother. Hi, Jerry. How are you?
No, that's Sarah, not Jerry.
Jerry, sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No,
Y'all
it's such
look.
a
Y'all could
compliment.
be sisters.
I know.
I am so sorry,
Don't be.
Sarah.
It is the
Yeah.
ultimate compliment. And
No, it's
Thank you
not.
for correcting me.
No, it's not. Because you know Jerry's on my list.
Jerry's on your list.
I think you might have confused me and Jerry today.
No, I did not. I'm
He's
telling
just
you.
on one.
Yeah.
Just let him go.
Can we put these on?
Yeah.
If you would like, I know it's quiet in here today, but I find whenever it's really busy, I get overstimulated by the noise, so this helps.
I can hear you better.
No, I'm really mad at Jerry.
Don't be.
Wow, why?
'Cause
Let's
she
air
was
it out.
supposed to
She's in
be
the
on
comment
She's
section.
supposed to be on the show today, and she blew me off for some volleyball nonsense.
She's a very loyal friend. So she
Yeah,
went
you gotta
to
come
support.
closer. Gotta come closer.
Yeah,
come
to
on.
the
You're a
mic.
singer. Gotta get close to that mic. Come on, Sarah.
You're a singer?
Yeah. Oh, she's a very beautiful singer. Have you ever heard her sing?
I'm not singing.
You're a very an amazing singer. I've heard you sing.
Where'd you hear her sing?
At church, at the religious facility that she's at.
She's all like, I'm just sitting in my pew by myself. Where
Yeah.
were you?
Yeah, right. I said the back.
She's like, I'm just quietly
Yeah.
rejoicing, and then you're back there
I
watching
know.
me.
And I think because it's an important part of the. So if you guys don't know, wait, hold on a second. There we are. If you don't know Sarah, her husband Bert is the what is he? The vicar.
He's the rector.
The rector over at St. Peter's Episcopal Church. You guys just got back from a little trip to jolly old England.
We did. Bert had a sabbatical from the priesthood.
Yeah.
Every 7 years, our bishop requires that the priests take a sabbatical.
Yeah.
And so we went to England, and Bert took a course at Oxford,
Yeah.
and the kids and I tagged along.
Wow, that's
was
great.
great.
That is great. And what was the biggest thing about England you liked or didn't like? How about the food? Was the food
Oh, we
weird?
loved it. No, we loved it.
Yeah.
Very, global.
I saw a thing. So you guys were in London, right?
Did you have a jacket potato? Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
Or they
Yeah.
put the beans on it?
Yeah.
We didn't. I saw that.
I was watching a thing the other day, and a guy said that London might be the best food city in the world right now. And I was like,
Okay.
And the guy was like, what, really? He goes, yeah, because of the diversity
For sure.
of London has gotten to
That's
be
fair.
Has gotten to be so, and it's London's got 8 million people live in it. It's actually small. The area is smaller than New York as far as like the metropolitan size, but he was saying that food is incredible.
It was very good.
Because usually you hear like, oh, it's so bland and
British food.
I hear
British food.
British food is
Yeah.
bland.
We
Yeah.
had amazing Indian food and,
Yeah,
all kinds of things.
that makes
Right.
sense.
We
Right.
did have some pub food, too.
Yeah. Also joining us is little Wittler's mom and Mike Wittler's wife. Just kidding.
that's me.
Newsmakers
Poor
all
Jen.
around.
No name.
New identity.
Jen Wittler's here. Really, if you were running K-Pub, you could have gotten this deal done too, though, right? I mean, because you're an engineer. You've got things. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
Who's better at math in your house?
It's Mike.
I love that you ask her this
It's
every,
like
single time.
It's Mike.
Yeah. I don't believe that.
Trying to boost my confidence. I don't know.
Do you want to get him on the
Mike.
show and just throw math questions at him and
Yeah,
see who
no.
answers them
Oh, I-
faster?
Oh, Mike will.
Mike will? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very
He's
thoughtful.
got this calculator just in his head.
How did that child of yours become such a maverick? I mean, who is that? Whose personality is that?
Oh gosh, she has a personality all her own.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
She and Laurel together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something.
they're a team.
What's amazing is that she's a beautiful child, by the way. What is she, 6 now? And little Wittler, she looks like Dad, but looks like you, and just has her own sort of,
They let her be
yeah,
herself.
Yeah, she
Right.
likes to put Lewis in his place.
Yeah.
And her dad.
Most children do.
Yeah. Well, that was great. She also had Nick on.
Yeah.
and his
That
daughter.
was fun.
And
I
his
bet that
daughter was
fun.
like, just walk away from her. Just walk away from her. Anyway, Kerrville Public Schools Foundation gives away money. You have the best job in the world, really.
Two teachers.
Yeah, look at this cheesy guy over here. Look at that Ringo. Right there. There he is.
There he is.
You gave away $163,000. This week. This is for innovative grants. So we have a variety of photos here. So this first one, though, who is this for? Is this for which group is this?
This is Tom Daniels Elementary.
Okay.
And so these teachers and the school, sometimes it could be a whole department, apply for innovative teaching grants,
Right.
which are bigger grants for innovative teaching, new curriculum, new.
Programs, materials.
Yeah.
It's really exciting. They are the ones that are making a difference.
Right. And then we have
Keeping it fresh.
this photo here. Looks like maybe some.
At the middle school.
This is the middle school. Oh yeah, there's the middle school principal in the middle, right?
Who is so awesome.
Yeah, she's
We
terrific.
love Dr.
Yes.
Luton.
Yeah. And then over here, which outfit is this?
That is Nimitz.
Nimitz, that's right. Okay, I hear their announcements in the morning. Kids, get to school.
Oh, you do?
Oh, is it right by your? That's right. You live right there.
I hear the Starkey ones.
Do you?
They play fun music.
Yeah.
When the kids are getting out of the car.
That's right.
Oh,
do they really?
that's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really
That'd
fun.
be good if you get kids get out of the car and they like walk up music for them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Joe Davis is doing this at the middle school, and it's infectious.
It's a great way to hype them up for
Stands
the
on
day.
the corner and has music, and everybody's smiling.
I think Nimitz though really should have one of those like what's the whistle they use in the Navy? They blow it. Like general quarters. It should be a military school, and they should have all the kids like when you go. I think they call it a ship instead of a classroom. They should call them ships.
Okay.
Ship 15.
Name them after.
Yeah, it should be very naval. So
Well, pitch it.
I'm going to pitch it.
see what the KISD says.
They should all have uniforms, and then they should all stand at attention.
Wow, you're asking a lot.
Yeah,
I want it to be very martial. Okay. All right. Enough of my fantasies here. Okay. And then this group.
That's Starkey.
Starkey. All right.
Rebecca Anson with the ukulele. She's the music teacher.
Is she?
She's fantastic.
Wait a minute. Let me see what's going on here with this ukulele. She plays ukulele? Does she sing?
She sings. She does everything. And
This isn't a great photo.
so
but
wonderful.
Wait a minute. There.
Yeah, she got a classroom set of ukuleles from us.
How cool.
What? Wait a minute here. That's a great story.
There's a gang of ukulele players.
Isn't that awesome?
Wait a minute here.
You said this is at Starkey?
Yeah.
Starkey.
Nice.
That's amazing.
The Starkey Ukulele Band.
Yeah. Look at that.
The things you learn on this show.
We can follow up with that. Maybe we can get some.
Once they,
I will pay money to watch a concert of kids playing the ukulele. I would.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to see them lined up here.
Good to know.
No, truly.
Yeah. I don't think I have Ringo's text. Somebody text Ringo and tell him to get that done for us. All right. Then we have this group here. Who's this?
Tally. That is Tally.
Tally Elementary School. A lot of people there.
It's really great. More and more teachers are applying for these grants every year. I think we've tried to make it a simple process, especially for them at the beginning of the school year with so much going on. We've tried to simplify it and really educate them on how easy it can be to.
So they utilize it.
Yes.
Yeah. That's great.
And they're good ambassadors when
They have
new teachers.
they have little pom poms.
Yeah.
Even you're holding a pom pom. It kind of reminds me of.
It's the hype team.
Yeah, it reminds me of those obnoxious sorority videos. They have to do like a hype video, like the sororities do. That'd be really funny.
It would be fun. This is just a pitch.
Yeah.
If the different schools, like at the year, if like the teachers did like little hype videos, I'm sure they all already do.
Yeah.
I'm just not. I'm not a parent, so I'm not aware what goes on before school years. But like if you mimic like all the the Rush videos, that would be fun.
Those are awful.
Well, we do have next Friday night is KPSF night at the Tivy football game.
Tivy home opener next week.
Kind of a hype night.
Are you going to the game tonight?
No.
Not going down to Del Rio, huh?
Not tonight.
This must be the high school because I see Sorala's smiling face over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Look at Sorala.
That's the high school.
Yeah. Who's that standing in behind? There's someone blocking someone's photo there.
That's Mandy Sprayberry.
Oh, no.
At least you knew. That's kind.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
Did you know that from the picture, or you can just clock her from her shoulder?
Jen, this is how thoughtful Jen is.
Yeah, no, I got with Lauren Jett, and she told me, she's like, yeah.
That's so kind that you noticed.
Lauren Jett's got these pictures for
Right.
us, so.
Yeah.
We should have told Lauren, hey, Lauren, you can't see those people.
Yeah, also, you're like, Lauren, you're not a tall person. You should have been closer to the front, my dear.
Well, yeah, and
It's hard whenever you try to get everybody in, though.
I think Mandy might have been purposely.
Yeah, and I was like, or she was like, no, I know exactly what I'm doing. Leave me alone.
Look at Sorala.
He is great.
Yeah, he betrayed us at Ingram.
That was the second picture, because in the first one he was like this with the walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Remember? So,
how funny!
So we had to tell him to put it down.
That's right.
It's funny, like working in the Ingram school district too, because then they stole.
You can see who they swap between.
Yeah, because Sorala left, and then they took Lee Poole. Ingram struck back.
I like how this is like major league sports.
Yeah, right.
But the good news is they're making a difference in all of Kirk County kids' lives.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
They are. Lee Poole is, by the way, one of the more interesting people in the world. By the way, so I'm glad that he's been all over the place. You know who went back to work at TFND, right?
Lee Poole did?
No,
I don't know who.
Conrad.
Oh, good for him. Yay! That Conrad.
Yeah,
I like
Conrad.
it. You never know where he's going to pop up.
Yeah, I saw him on a Sunday. He's like, I don't think I'm going to go back to work. I'm going to stay at home with my boys. And then 2 days later, I guess Sorella called him and said, you need to get back to work. And so
I
he
think
did.
Conrad's just has a servant's heart. And so I think when he's called and he knows that it's for a need, he's going to show up.
Right.
That's Conrad.
And the kids love him. That's
I don't know how you can't.
He can reach any kid.
He can reach a lot of kids. That's for sure. So, Jen, you're the executive director. You decided not to do math problems anymore. What's the math like on this program?
Time math.
How much more money do you guys need?
Oh, we're always looking for money. We're about to kick off our annual campaign. We're starting it earlier this year. Pretty much next Friday is what we're going to do for the game. Come out to the game too, or before the game, 6:30. We're recognizing our shining stars. We also are going to have handy dandy plastic fans.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so you can bring them to other games, so not just the little paper ones.
Are you going to bring Mrs. Spalding out for the game and introduce her?
She'll come if she wants to come.
Yeah, because what she's done is single-handedly one of the most remarkable things, I think, I've never seen anything like it in public education. And I've been covering.
I am not familiar. Do you feel free to share?
She's provided 1.6. Damn it, Leslie! If you read the lead, Leslie.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. No, she provided $1.5 million.
That's beautiful.
Over 5 years. Well, it was over 5 years, $1.5 million to. Wait a minute. I'm not Jen Wittler. I'm Louis Amestoy. I gotta see. This is the problem with this whole thing. Is I just I get behind Leslie and things happen.
It's okay. I put you on the spot and myself by not reading this article. So I apologize.
Mrs. Spalding, by the way, who somehow survived getting ripped off by Brent Bates, gave this money. She met with Brent Ringo and she said, "I want to give this money," and he started thinking of things, and she said, "No. This is what I want you to think about." And it was about third grade reading. And she gave enough money for 5 new kind of endowed, 4? It's 4. 4 teaching positions at each of the elementary schools, right?
1 at each elementary school, so 4 total.
4 total, right. One at each elementary school, like a master teacher, and paid for their positions for 5 years each. And so it's incredible.
That is incredible.
And I don't think I've ever seen a gift like this and I've been covering.
Gave me goosebumps.
I've been covering public education religiously since 1992, and I have written many stories on people who've given, but nothing like this gift.
That's beautiful.
So when that happened, though, Jen, it was kind of your fault, right? Or you helped, or was it Ringo? I mean, how did that?
Not my fault.
We have Jen and KPSF.
She's a big supporter of KPSF.
Yeah.
And she has been in the past. She trusts us.
Yeah.
And,
Not only that, but she also paid for all the vision boards, the interactive touchscreen boards. Every classroom in the district, right, got one of these things.
Yeah.
I needed to see if she'd get me one too. So I want
She's
to have
passionate about supporting KISD through KPSF, and it's very. She's empowered a lot of the Tivy career tech programs and a lot of the things we do. We're very grateful for her.
She has changed KPSF. I mean, for what we can do for the teachers. She's amazing.
Well, I think KPSF plays a really. I sent a note to my the school district that I grew up in that my dad taught and retired from. My dad and my stepmom both retired from. They did a thing. They were showing the schools being, just they look good. They've renovated them. They've spruced them up. But the elementary school that I went to will be 100 years old in 2028. or 2029, right around that period. 28, 29 will be 100 years old, and it's still functional today. It's still the main elementary school in the school district. And I wrote a thing. Good job. Now start a foundation so people like me can give some money.
Yeah.
You know, so many school districts don't do that, but here in Kerrville, we got to figure it out. So
it's a wonderful way for alums to give back.
Yeah.
You know, and the things KPSF can do are beyond even, you know, these innovative teaching grants are amazing. But we, you know, we have another program that's going to be featured Friday night, the Shining Stars. And these are 20 employees of the district that are beyond the classroom. I mean, some are classroom teachers, but it's bus drivers, nurses, special ed, paraprofessionals, librarians, cafeteria. It's a lot of the behind the scenes that, you know, I as a parent am glad to support.
Right.
Because they're the ones that really keep the bones going. But I think you're right. It's a great alum opportunity.
Well, that's the thing, right? So, I mean, the alums, you know, you never know. I always tell the story that I was at an event one time and I drug, a friend of mine was an athletic director, and it was an old jocks thing. Nothing worse than old jocks, you know.
It's true.
Because you know the story, Leslie.
You just talk all about your war stories about when you were good at sports.
But Leslie, though, you were Leslie.
I was never good at sports.
Did you ever purposely hurt somebody from another team? Yeah, you're a Uvalde kid.
No.
I would take advantage. I played tennis in high school and college, and if I had the ability to hit a lob at someone at the net, I took it.
Yeah. See?
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah. What's Uvalde's? You're the Yotes, right?
We were the Coyotes. Yes.
The Coyotes. So I mean.
So I'm not a TFND.
Yeah,
I don't claim. So sorry.
But you never. But see, like that's a great old.
There's an old Uvalde type at Kerrville rivalry. It was a long time ago. It doesn't exist anymore. But back in my dad's day, that was when it's in its heyday.
Is your dad a Uvalde
Yeah, my
grad?
dad is a Uvalde grad also. My dad's lived his whole life in Uvalde.
So
He's
hates
born and bred.
TFND, right?
I wouldn't say he hates it because he didn't play sports. My dad would have benefited from like the career programs y'all are doing because he should have gone to like he wasn't built for university. He should have gone into like a some kind of like blue collar program to work like all that stuff. He basically was a self-taught welder and stuff like that. So he's one of those people that
he totally
benefited now how education works now and then how it didn't then.
Right.
So
Tivy has such an impressive program that's you know, so many different paths, and these kids are learning early that to like really be exposed to a broad,
and I think that's important.
It is. And like, you know, see what interests them, see what clicks, and you know, they're the options beyond the typical track.
Exactly.
It's great.
So my dad didn't ascribe to any of that.
Well, yeah. So my point on this whole thing, though, was that I went to this thing, and it was an old jocks thing, and they were telling war stories like Leslie, trying to hurt other people. And
I'm not hurting. I was just taking advantage of an opportunity.
And I told the athletic director, you got to come to this thing with me because it's amazing. And sure enough, he got $5,000 out of it.
Oh.
Some old guy, and it was at a bar, so you know what happens.
That's how that happens.
Yeah. So here's what I would do for you guys. I would have an all-class reunion for homecoming. I would ring Tivy Field, Antler Stadium with, like, rent tents, right? And liquor them up, and then just take their money. You're like, both of you are looking like...
We're smiling.
You're smiling.
We're giving out fans on Friday night. It'll cool you off.
There will be a QR code.
There will be a QR code, which we have also here.
I think if you had an all-class reunion, right, around actual homecoming, right, and you'd have like, here's you class of 68, show up here. You're gonna sit over here. Class of 70, you're gonna sit over here, and then you just walk through and you say, here's donation cards. Yeah. I bet you could raise $100,000 in the night at a football game. If Tivy was really good.
I like it, Lewis. I like it.
Can you get it done for me? I want to see it.
I'm going to try.
I want to get it done.
Try. We do have another really exciting project in the works that we want to come back and tell you about when it's all official.
Ooh.
With regard to our career tech program.
Career tech program?
Yes.
Okay.
Building a hype. I'm excited to hear
now,
more about that.
Are you the president of this organization?
Yes, I am.
How does that feel?
Great.
You've
love it.
You've got kids in the schools.
That's right.
Is Eloise in high school now?
She's in high school. She's a golden girl.
You don't
That's
look old
right.
enough to have a kid in high school.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. She's loving it, and Oliver's in middle school and loving it. And as a former teacher, and Bert is a former teacher.
Yeah.
We love to be able to pour back into
What did
education
you
in
teach?
this way. Spanish.
Did you really? Oh wow.
Yeah, Senorita Bass.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Senorita Bass.
And that's where I met Bert.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were teaching at the same school.
You'd be the senora now.
I know.
Senora.
Senora Betts.
Yeah, I like
Bass
that.
to Betts. We met in the
Uh,
cafeteria.
did you really? At what school?
St. Andrew's Episcopal School.
Episcopal school. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice story. What was he teaching?
Ancient world history.
Ancient world history.
And religion.
So he thinks a lot about the Roman Empire, I guess, then, right?
He can talk the talk.
Talk the talk. Yes.
Yeah.
And you taught engineering. You taught math, didn't you?
I taught science at Tivy.
Science. What kind of science did you teach?
Chemistry, environmental. I started off with physics. Not my favorite thing to teach, but
What is your engineering? Are you a civil engineer?
industrial.
Industrial. So P-Tech kind of stuff or technology stuff is kind of interesting to you.
More
Or
like efficiencies on
the
how
process.
things are run. It's
Yeah.
processes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have some questions for you then about that off the air. I'm not very efficient.
Say what?
We were supposed to have Geri Magnel on the show, and she blew us off. I'm really upset about it.
Jeez, Roger was.
I know. I wanted to talk about Legos with her, but she's
Another show.
Another show.
I'll tell her. I'm meeting her for lunch at Vecino's.
Vecino, yeah.
Nice.
All right. How does somebody get involved with KPSF? What does that entail? What does that mean? How does that happen?
The easiest and best way to get involved is to become a donor, and that does not mean you have to be, big time, big spender.
Right.
As you said, like every dollar counts. And so that is, our funds go directly into the classrooms. So that is the easiest, simple, best way to.
It's the best reason to be a donor.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
They go
right.
straight in the classrooms, and we like to showcase on Facebook and on our website what we're doing.
No, y'all do a good job.
Because as a donor myself, I love to see.
You want to see what your money is going towards.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we funded a 3D printer for the Starkey GT program a couple years ago, and my son came home.
That's so
with
cool.
This very cool Christmas ornament that the GT kids had collaborated with the life skills kids. So there it is, like a tangible thing.
That's so cool.
Oh, it was really cool. So that's our goal is to help bridge a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to do a lot of cross-curricular, things, and we help support that type of.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so these when you pass out these awards, every let's go back to these pictures for a second here. By the way, I think we're almost at a milestone. By the way, Leslie, we're nearing 700 guests this year.
Well
so
done.
That's
Snaps,
so great.
snaps all around.
Snaps all around.
It's impressive since we still have a little bit of the year left.
I know.
Look
we
at
have
you.
like 40 shows left or 100
You
shows
could hit
left.
1,000.
Yeah, I know.
The way you pack these people on this show.
Right. All right. This is. Let me get off this for a second here. This is the middle school. What was their project? What do they get money for?
They have
Different
lots of
things. Like on the left is Alex Johnson, and he's one of the PE coaches.
Yeah.
And we funded a new program for him 2 years ago, maybe 3. It was
Fit for Life.
Fit for Life, and it's kind of an in-between athletic program between athletics, which would be the sports, and PE. It's kind of an in-between that's more innovative in that it's,
It's like college intramurals for kids.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Not just for the athletes.
No,
not
I
just for
dig
the
that. It's for a
everyday
normal
fitness.
kid that kind of wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of an incentive program.
I dig that.
it's very cool.
And then this group is shoved into the hallway here. This is
Well, we did that intentionally because Nick reminded us that he went to Tom Daniels.
Oh, that's Nick behind there, right?
And so we wanted to feature him as
Yeah,
He's in the very
he's
end.
holding the check.
He's
a
on the check.
Mustang alum.
He's all the way back there.
Let's get
So
rid of
like
his
you
photo.
said, getting the alums involved. We have
There we
these
go.
alums.
There's a better
no. And
Look
Mrs.
at my
Miller.
hair there.
Your hair is short.
Poofy it.
What's going on there? Yeah,
I don't know what's
You're also
going
blocking the
Oh, you
lady's
still look
face.
cute.
Blocking Mary's face.
Yeah, I know.
And on the left, the woman in the orange T-shirt is the new principal,
Okay.
Mrs. Miller, and she's wonderful and said she's having a great kickoff to the year.
Here's by the way, here's Nick there. There he is.
Nick,
Fireman Nick.
Mustang alum, now pouring back into Tom
Yeah.
Daniels.
And then this was Nimitz. What were they doing over there?
I don't know. Do you know some of the Nimitz? I see the art teacher. He has a really cool kiln in his art room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's asked in the past for like pottery wheels and.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's like a lot of fun stuff, and not just like drawing, you know.
Yeah, it's more interactive.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we know about the ukulele group over at Starkey.
I know.
Isn't that the coolest?
Yeah,
I'm
that is very
stoked.
Cool.
I know.
Let me see here. This group here. Let me see here. Is this Tally? Is this right?
This is Tally.
What do they get? What do they do?
Let's see who's on their challenge
the
lab.
PE
Do you
department.
remember what Hunter Miller's was?
No.
I don't remember the
I see
grants.
Sally
but
Smithson.
all the
She's
grants
PE.
are actually on our website.
Yeah.
So if you want to see, and
Right.
there's 57 this time around, which is an increase of 24.
Wow.
So it's an all-time high.
That's
so
great.
We're spending, we're giving a lot of money. This Innovative Grants, that's our biggest program, give back to the school. We have Instant Impact Grants. Those are smaller. But it touches a lot of people, but they're $250.
Right.
So we had 200
In the fall and
over
the spring.
200, over 200 of those. But those are the major ways that the teachers can get money.
And then finally, the high school. What was this for again?
Oh, well, I know that Colleen Whittle for sure. In the culinary, they needed some new culinary equipment.
Right.
And that program's great. If
Yeah,
you haven't
I've heard
seen
amazing
it,
things
it's
about that.
amazing. Those kids are putting out like.
And I've had some of their
professional-
stuff too.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
Just last night, Bert and I were at Grape Juice, and our waitress had a James Avery charm bracelet. And on her charm bracelet, I noticed it's like a kitchen tool, tiny little charm. And I complimented it, and she said, "Oh, I got this because I graduated from the culinary program at Tivy."
Oh, nice.
And then
That's
she
so
has a
sweet.
job at Grape Juice, learning from the best.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I just thought that was a very
That is very cool.
cool success story of the culinary program.
Yeah.
Well, good job, both of you.
Thank
well
you.
done.
Truly.
Well done for putting up with my shenanigans and
Well,
nonsense.
thank you for telling our story.
I
And we have a lot of good ones, so we'd love to come back.
I'm really excited. I think all the ideas that I have put forward today should be immediately implemented.
Well, Lewis, come get your fan next Friday night to start.
6:30.
I can't get away on Friday nights. So I've got another commitment on Friday nights for the next 10 weeks.
It's got
so.
Ingram.
Oh.
IPI, baby. Ingram Pride Inside. Come
Well,
on now.
I'm glad you're supporting all of Kerr County.
I am doing my best to get out there and do that. I could get out to a game at some point, but it's tough. I am going to go to the volleyball tournament today.
You'll see Jerry there.
I'm going to have word with Jerry.
That is why he's going. Yeah.
That's right.
Not even about volleyball anymore.
Magnel. So
There's the first Tivy pep rallies next Friday.
that's exciting.
That'll be during the day.
Yeah, that's very exciting. I will be at Ingram tonight for their home opener
Nice.
against Crystal City. TF&D is on the road at
Del Rio.
Del Rio. I think Centerpoint's on the road. I can't remember where they're on the road at exactly. I haven't looked it up. Someplace small, foreign, weird. It's Texas high school
It's
football.
just rural Texas.
Rural Texas.
And you have small schools.
I went to Divine the other day. Did I tell you about
And
that?
you told me about that.
They have two nicknames. The Arabians are the girls, which is weird.
Yes, that was. I think that's a holdout from a long time ago.
And their war horses are the boys. Like, why can't
Because
they be?
we talked about that. Because Uvalde used to be. It was like we were on the tail end where it was like the guys were the coyotes and it was the lady lobos, but we kind of were slowly filtering that out because it was. Yeah. It's easier just to all be one thing.
Why can't they just
there are girl coyotes too. Lobos are a whole other separate species, which was something they didn't teach us. I had to we figured that out on our own. Yeah.
Weird. Very bizarre. What'd you learn today, Leslie Jones?
I learned there's a ukulele band in Starkey. Do they do weddings?
That's a pretty good
Do they do events?
Right? I know.
No, I'm looking. I hope that's used some way because I will go to that.
Yes.
We'll see if we can get him back.
Sarah,
At least a video clip of them playing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sarah, what did you learn today?
What did I learn today? That Conrad is back.
I know.
Conrad
that's exciting.
Work
I didn't
is
know
back.
that.
You did not know that? Yeah, he's
I don't
back.
know him, but I know of him.
You know of him.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, have you
So-
ever met Conrad?
Nope, but I have.
You would like him.
I bet you
Yeah.
could sing a nice duet with him.
Maybe so.
We can maybe see some backup vocals.
I'll be in the back row.
Yeah. So what are you doing today, Jen Wittler?
That I better not miss a show of yours because you will talk about me.
That's
yeah,
right.
he'll blow up your spot.
That's right. Absolutely.
So,
yeah. Well, I only like to. Mike called me yesterday. I thought I was in trouble, but fortunately I wasn't. So I was a little nervous yesterday.
What did you do that you thought you were in trouble?
Oh, I wrote a scathing editorial about somebody.
Okay.
But I thought Mike was going to get mad at me because I made fun of natural gas and which. It's just anyway.
It's
so typical.
Things happen. I do have a plug I need to do real quick.
Yeah.
We're 2 weeks out that you can register for the Run for Riverside.
Oh, very nice.
That is on September 14th. Yeah. There's still time to register, and you can still get a shirt, even though it says that deadline is passed. I'm pretty sure you can still get one. And all of the proceeds go to Riverside Nature Center, your local nature preserve, just right down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And so that'll be a nice little run around the river trail. Your dogs are welcome. Please keep them on a leash. So get signed up, and I'm going to be talking about it more as we get a little closer to that. And you can walk it. You don't have to run it if you're lazy like me.
Right.
Or have bad knees. I know, but I also played roller derby for a long time. I've done a lot of damage to this body.
Yeah.
My knees aren't as good as they used to be, so I don't believe in running.
Don't forget. No, neither do I. Don't forget that on September 11th we're going to have the
and then that is coming up
walk,
as well.
9/11, 5:00 at Trailhead Beer Garden at the lovely Shriner University.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yes, so that'll be a big one too. We're also reminding folks too that we are looking for some sponsors for the I guess it's the holiday lighted parade. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't think it's it should be the lighted holiday parade. I liked it better, But we've got I think we're looking for about 10 to 15 sponsors. We're right around 10 right now. We have the lovely Amber Thomason, State Farm, is presenting it for us. So I'm going to get Starlink. I don't like Elon Musk, but I'm gonna have to get Starlink for this.
Yeah,
Elon Musk is a tool, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it. So I found I think we should be able to live stream the whole parade. And
exciting!
It's so neat.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Last year we had. Remember how frustrating it was last year? It just kept cutting out.
Internet was.
We had 2,500 people try to watch it last year.
So I'm excited for this year.
Yeah, and then 4,000.
Technically, Elon Musk did not make Starlink. He hired somebody to do it. So that makes you feel any better.
He's still a jackass, though.
Fair.
So, and also, the 12 Days of Giftmas is coming up, brought to you by Gibson's Discount Center and Blue Oak Trading Company. It's just $75. If you have a small business and you want to get on the show for all 12 days of Giftmas to hawk your stuff, we want you on there. Carolyn Herring won't do it though, so she won't.
Carolyn likes to stay under the radar.
I know. So anyway, if you want to be on that, just let me know. Send us a note. Send us an email. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have you guys seen the 12 Days of Giftmas yet? Have you ever watched it?
I might have got a little bit of.
Yeah.
You showcase.
People come and bring it's basically to encourage local shopping.
Yeah.
I've usually after we do it, because I'm here, I'm buying that, buying that.
Right, buying that. Right.
I got my Christmas bonus, buying that.
My typo was 12 Days of Giftmas.
Yeah.
A purchase.
Yeah, that was from Art Mart. An artist at Art Mart at the Hill Country Arts Foundation. Because they always have there's so much cool stuff that they bring to that.
Yeah, so usually we have Hill Country Arts Foundation, if they can remember.
It's hard for the nonprofits.
Yeah, it's hard for the nonprofits. But you know what? They seem to bring stuff, and we just have proxies.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of cool stuff out there that's for sale. Shriner came one year, or they came last year.
They did.
They came almost every day last year. We've had a Blue Oak is going to be in it again this year. Gibson's, of course, came every day. Who else came last year?
Dalton with Napa.
Oh, that's right. Napa killed it the last 2 years. People were like, "Oh, I don't need anything from Napa."
No, they're really good at giving you things you didn't know you needed, and that are kind of they're actual things that you can use, especially in a case of emergency.
Sure. I know. One thing about it being over Labor Day weekend is that it means that we're on the downhill run toward the annual K-Pub Christmas Lights tour.
Yes.
So I'm going to get Wittler.
Getting into a busy time of year for you.
Yeah. Mike Wittler's going to drive me around one time in the bucket truck.
Ooh,
he doesn't know that yet, but...
Ask Gaddy.
Yeah, right.
She's been in a bucket truck.
It'd be fun to have her commentate next to. We'll put
That's
her,
a great idea.
You know what we could do? We could strap her in her car seat, put her in the minivan, open the windows or open the doors. All right, put a little camera on her.
Oh my gosh.
You might need to clear that with Jack Lamb. You got thoughts?
Yeah, as long as she's strapped in, the doors are open. It'd be like like helicopter almost. So all right. Yesterday when I saw Karen Guerrero at the Kerrville Pets Alive thing, she wanted me to transport her and Brenda when they went out to go to grape juice. Like she wants me to be.
They want you to chauffeur
them around.
Oh my God! And here's the deal. You video that and you monetize that baby.
Right. I have a minivan now.
That is also a show I would pay money to watch, by the way.
Yeah. So if you guys need transport, just let me know. You guys know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, Lewis drives like a living room now.
Yeah, I have the brand new Honda Odyssey minivan, which is
you really need to go watch the new Deadpool just for the Honda Odyssey references.
They have a fight.
There's a lot of talk about Honda Odysseys.
See. It's a man's car, 100%. I don't need a big truck. So, all right, good job, everybody. Thanks for joining us here.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate it very much. By the way, we're 2 weeks out from actually a week out. We'll be here for Labor Day, but the next week, the 9th, we will be live from what's that place called again?
Riverside Nature Center.
Right.
For Science Day.
Science Day. We're gonna have a Science Day. Oh, you should come on, Jen.
Yeah.
You can do some
experiments.
That would be a
natural fit.
Right. It'll be a natural fit.
I love this.
It's going to be a 2-hour show.
We have some cool things happening there too.
There's
a new website coming, so we're very excited.
I told her no geologist, but she may lie to me on that.
You know what I told her as vice president of the Riverside Nature Center board?
Yeah.
I said, bring a geologist. It'll be fun.
All right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys again.
Thank you, Liz.
Have a great holiday weekend, everybody. Talk to you guys later.
Thank you.